Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Darksiders Warmaster Edition with Chaos Counseling.
Whoa! I decided to let you do the intro this time because I fucked up last time.
Fair enough. Yeah, we started on the pause menu because, well,
we loaded in and they hate us.
yeah, for some stupid-ass reason, the new spawn areas when you, or the loading areas after you load up a file has several demon spawns where you stand. Just fucking bullshit, in my opinion.
As a heads up, I do have alarms set for me to go stir some chili. I hopefully have my phone set up in a way that's like, okay, only I should be able to hear the alarm through my headphones.
Yeah.
But just in case, if you hear a ding-a-ding, it's me, and I have to go stir chili, and I have to do that every hour for 4 hours.
Yeah. So, just to catch up, last time we beat the Stygian in the desert.
We have a horsey.
We have a horse. Yeah, we got Ruin back. Again, I love Ruin's design. Ruin looks great.
I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with just a big black horse.
Yeah. I mean, you're not...
And doesn't it have the hair on the feet, too? That's like...
I think so.
That's my favorite breed of horses, just those big ones.
The draft horses?
Yeah, I love draft horses so bad.
Yeah, because, like, it's basically like the fire is substituting for the
hair.
The hair. Yeah,
Draft horses are so big.
Yeah. And they're big as fuck.
They're huge. It's like, there's that part of my brain that's like, I want to ride on one's back so bad, but I couldn't do so safely.
Well, the thing is that you can ride a draft horse. It's not a good idea because you effectively have to do the splits to ride it.
I don't know if it'd be very safe for me to do it princess style.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
With how many horses are around here, I'm shocked I haven't seen any actual draft horses.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're not commonly used. Like, draft horses were a breed used for, like, intense labor, like in the railroad yard.
Oh, right.
As such, it's like they have very little practical use even on farms.
Right. I guess it's like I always have wondered why not draft horses when we have, like at Christmas time, we have carriages in major cities. Ren fairs sometimes have cart and buggy kind of thing.
Probably because draft horses would be considered overkill for just needing to pull people.
I guess that's fair.
Because, like, again, they could be used to pull, like, rail cars into place and shit. So they're strong motherfuckers. So they're probably just way more expensive because they're invasive.
Yeah, they probably actually are only bred now for show.
Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that they're still used by people just to be like, okay, if something happens and we need, you know, some, like, electricity or gas fails, we need something hauled out, we might still... But,
yeah, there might not be any native in America now.
yeah, I don't think draft horses are native to America.
Yeah, then there's probably not any raised here, I would say.
Yeah.
Probably all still up in, like, Scandinavia. Russia, I think, is where they're mainly from. Like, that
you know what?
part of the world.
Why don't we Google to see where they're native to?
Come here, draft horses.
Since
I have that power now.
Yep. Honestly, of the four horsemen's horses, the only one I don't actually like is Death's, but that's because it's meant to be a skeletal horse. So I don't mind. Like, I think it fits it well. It's just I don't find it particularly pleasant to look at either.
Belgian.
They're from Belgium? Okay. Let's see. Sorry.
Oh, wait, Clydesdales are...
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I come back, I have to be like, okay, I need to quickly refresh myself on the controls because I'm playing so many other different games, you know? That I'm like, okay, which game has which controls?
There is a breed native to the United States.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, the American Cream Draft.
Oh, okay.
They have amber eyes, pink skin, and cream-colored coats.
Oh, nice.
And, of course, Britain has a breed called Shire.
Nice.
I love that they're giant ass horses named Shire.
Well, but were they named pre-Lord of the Rings or post-Lord of the Rings?
Look at.
Okay, yeah. I'm definitely going to say, especially since I was streaming Stellar Blade this morning, this game's combat is nowhere near as responsive as that one's.
I mean, it is very much a difference in design philosophies, technology.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, I mean, because this Stellar Blade came out last year. This game came out in 2010, so Stellar Blade is 15 years newer.
Jesus, there's so many breeds.
I mean, that's the thing, is that horses are up there with dogs and cats in terms of how much they don't resemble how they did in the ancient past because of how thoroughly they've been bred for different purposes throughout history. Heck, I even remember in that really...
1870.
Okay, so the horse's name predates the Lord of the Rings.
I wonder if Tolkien was a horse fan.
Or I wonder if Shire is just a word.
That could be it. Oh, they were agricultural horses too. So I mean, even if it was kind of named after, it has to do with farming, which is huge in Hobbit culture. So it makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense. That's what I should do. We're having a Hobbit dinner with some friends next month. Maybe I should bring some bread and jam or something.
Is that the thing for
saw that in
the cabin?
Yeah, I saw that in the documents, like Hobbit dinner.
Yeah, I missed that detail. Just wanted to make sure
it wasn't like super detailed, so now I'm like, oh, maybe I should just bake some bread and bring it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I'm just asking if it was that, because I'm like, wait, is there another dinner that
No,
I
no,
forgot?
no.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that.
just
It's that. It's that.
Cool.
I just didn't want to be too specific.
No. I'm glad you weren't, but that's also part of the reason why I needed to just grab a little clarification for myself. And why did I walk?
Hobbit style dinner.
I could have just taken a serpent's tunnel.
I don't know, man. I thought you just wanted to ride the horsey.
I mean, honestly, it was just a simple fact that I just incorrectly remembered it not being that long of a walk to the sandy place. And I mean, it's objectively not, but at the same time, it's also, it takes more than just 2 seconds to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, after we beat this next dungeon, we'll basically be in new territory for you.
Yeah, I'm a little
excited
and interested.
Yeah.
Cause like I have something in my brain telling me we were supposed to be going, like, do we ever leave Earth?
No, not, well, sort of.
Cause it's like I seem to remember going into like heaven, kind of.
Yeah, no, we don't do that in this game. We do technically leave Earth, but it's not heaven that we go to.
Okay.
And
I just remember the angels being there.
Yeah, and it's only for one segment. You might be thinking of the tower that...
Maybe.
Because we got as far as the tower where we meet up with Azrael.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but the tower is not in heaven.
It's in the heavens.
No.
Up high in the sky.
No, it's literally the Destroyer's tower that he's at.
Yeah, a tower that reaches up high.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the reason it's there is because it's directly above the Well of Souls. Well, the sand is now safe to walk on, because...
Oh, the worms are dead.
Yeah, we had boiled worm for lunch.
Oh, we had pizza with worm on it.
Fair enough.
That's what a sausage is.
I mean, both sausage and worm can be lingo for dick, so if you stretch it to the absolute extreme, sure, why not? I'm sorry, I literally could not justify worm being a sausage any other way. I'm sorry.
Cylindrical casings, long. That's a worm.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we needed. Didn't have to go to dick.
Everyone has to go to dick because the world is going to dick.
You're right, we do need Dick Gumshoe in our lives.
Yes, we
do. Everyone must go to dick.
I think this is the one and only place in the entire game this powerful ruin is used.
Just a little jumping portal, or...
Yep.
It is rad, though. I wish they used it more often.
I agree. Because, honestly, this kind of reminds me of the chasm jumping in Ocarina of Time, but just a little more...
At least we gotta use that twice in Ocarina of Time, technically.
Yeah.
If you wanted to leave Lon Lon Ranch that way, anyway.
I thought you had to leave Longland Ranch that way.
You can jump over the front gates and exit through the front entrance, or you can jump over the wall. There's 2 ways.
I actually didn't know you
And there's 2 different cutscenes technically for it.
I actually didn't. I never knew you could jump over the fence that Inigo was in front of. I thought you had to jump the fence out into Hyrule Fields.
Yeah, nope.
I should warn everyone, this next dungeon is the one I remember being the most frustrating.
I mean, I did quit.
No, you got through this dungeon.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you quit in the dungeon where we meet Asriel.
Honestly, I could see it compiling, though.
Yeah. Because part of it, I like the gimmick behind this dungeon, but it is kind of like the water temple, where it's very easy to miss that one key early on, and you get forced to backtrack. But I mean, Samael did say, just go and you'll be, the monsters will find you.
True. I love that you're just, like, kidnapped.
Yep. But that's kind of the gimmick of this level, is we actually start this dungeon in the deepest room.
Yeah, and you have to get
out.
Yeah.
I like that, conceptually.
Oh, excuse me.
Like I said, it's just a little frustrating at times because it is very easy to accidentally go the wrong way and be like, fuck, now I gotta backtrack.
One thing I find interesting is this kind of setup is one where they usually take your shit away.
Yeah.
And they don't. And I find that odd. Like, I'm grateful. I find the taking away your stuff, like, slightly frustrating. Like, sometimes I like it.
Yeah.
It just has to be, like, really handled right. But I'm shocked they didn't do it for this.
I think, like, from a meta standpoint, they may have been aware of the frustration with that trope and chose not to do it. From a in-universe reason, it could just be they're literal spiders. They just webbed you up and hauled you off. They didn't really think about grabbing your stuff.
Right. I guess it's one of those questions of where does demon intelligence begin and end?
Yeah.
For instance, I think this boss has intelligence?
Yes, this is the...
Best to avoid it for now.
Yeah. This is the only other one of the Chosen besides... So the only Chosen that... The Griever and the Stygian are the only Chosen who don't speak, but Straga, Tiamat, and I forget what this thing's called, they all speak. And again, I don't fully know why the Stygian and the Griever didn't speak, because they didn't seem like any more or less monstrous than Tiamat or whatever this spider creature is called.
It's like, I don't want to say I'm, like, dinging this or anything, because, like, it happens all the time. It is always a question I have with anything that has, like, intelligent demons that have soldiers that are not intelligent.
But still look remarkably similar to it.
Yeah, and so it's just like, what? Because even, like, in Lord of the Rings, all the spiders can talk, technically.
Yeah.
Just some people don't know they're talking.
Yeah.
Because you need to be using the ring or some shit, you know?
Although, to be fair, that was made up for the movie.
Was it? Okay.
The spiders could just talk.
That's what I
the
seem to
books.
kind of remember. I don't think time slowed down.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know if that was, like, honestly...
Oh, you probably have to be closer, maybe? 'Cause it looks like it didn't reach. There it goes.
Now, I don't remember if Shelob could talk in the book or not.
I think she could.
Yeah.
But it was like, I think whoa! It might have been yeah, no, she talked. I'm pretty damn sure she talked.
I just do not remember
I think she talked to Smeagol, like, saying, get out, you've done me a service, now leave before I eat you.
Yeah, I really don't remember the Shelob stuff from the book when we read it.
No.
As well.
I don't remember either. I just remember Sam being a
Badass.
little badass. This is another. You are weird these things because there was like no cutscenes for that.
Yeah.
And no lip service of angels falling.
See, and that again, I love this series. It fucking sucks in terms of lip service of acknowledging when something is odd or whatever. I know, like, the explanation is, oh, well, angels fall all the time, so it's not new to war.
Even a common concept for people playing the game is fallen angels, but...
But the problem also is that they do have a precedent for what fallen angels look like in this world, and it's not that. Because based on the book, based on characters like Samael and Lilith, fallen angels have the inverted wings and look more monstrous because hell over... Well, then again, I believe the implication, because this was something brought up in the book.
back that way, there were chests.
There was a key. There was a door with a key.
Oh, what was that wall leading to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. Now, I actually, thinking it from a passage in the book, I actually think the inverted wing and what monstrous look is, I believe the passage says as time, the longer that an angel spends in hell, it burns away their more angelic appearance and makes them more demon-like.
Right.
So maybe the explanation is these are freshly fallen angels, that's why they don't have the inverted wings. But please explain that, please bring that up in-game.
Yeah, or even, like, honestly, I don't even need this to be an example of, like, why is Samael different? Because honestly, to me, it's just, he's a demon. Done. We're done.
Yeah.
He's a high-ranking demon.
Correct.
So he has a cool, fun design. But I wish, like, even in the cutscene where we were kind of spying on the angels, they mention we are losing troops to...
the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been good. Like, again, most of these games, like, every single one, there's, like, if you had just included one little line, like, one little clarifying statement, I'd have no gripes with how the story's being presented, you know? Like, again, Darksiders 3, I can tell you where Envy is. I've already killed Envy, bitch. Boom!
Yeah.
That's all you needed. Darksiders 2, I can't think of as good of an example, but that's because the story was presented a lot more haphazardly in that game, unfortunately. Because it was that game was less about a narrative and more about... Yes, it had a narrative.
Oh, yeah. But
it really was more like, let's just showcase all the different realms of Darksiders, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have a good moment for Darksiders 2, or Darksiders Genesis that I can point to. But that's because it's the only Darksiders game I've only beaten once, so the story is not as vivid in my head.
War hasn't lost his hand at that point, has he?
Yes, War had lost his hand at that point.
I guess that's something they could pay lip service to.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't care for. If you hadn't read the prequel comic, that was short as fuck, by the way, that was packaged with this game, if you pre-ordered it, the whole franchise, you'd just be like, why does War have one big hand compared to his other one? Is that just an odd Hellboy reference? And that's all you would get. It's never acknowledged in-game that his left hand is a prosthetic. I mean, it's one of those that it's like, it doesn't matter a ton, because it's just kind of a cool part of his design. But it's, once again, it's like, I wish... I also know that there's a complaint about games overly holding your hand and being overly explainy or whatever, and I don't disagree with that either per se. But this one could really benefit from just a slight, a few clarifying statements. I'm like, it wouldn't ruin it, you know? It wouldn't be overly hand-holding, just for the characters to react to things in a way that makes sense, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
I think so.
Yeah. Because, like, another thing, Death's characterization in the game sucks. I get it, it's because, as the book established, he's a very stoic character who emotes, like, not at all. But that's not a very engaging protagonist, especially when you can't hear inside his head like you can in a book.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. In the book, in the graphic novel, he's one of the more interesting characters because you know what he's thinking and you know how he views the world. They don't convey that very well in the game.
Yeah, mixed media franchising is a good idea because it's like, as we've seen with like Sonic recently, it's being used to further stories, but not... You do not have to consume the media.
Yeah.
It's not like Kingdom Hearts or
yeah.
Darksiders or even Even Dragon Age,
Yeah.
where, I mean, like, Dragon Age does a tiny bit better, but still a sin, because you don't have to read, but man, is it nice if you do.
Yeah.
But, like, Kingdom Hearts, you do have to do everything, including the mobile games, and even the fucking, words, the rhythm games. But, Sonic, you don't. Darksiders, you technically don't, but man, does it's in the same realm as, like, Dragon Age, that it's like, damn, does it help.
Yeah. Like, again, Darksiders, it's not the worst. Because I think the thing that suffers the most really is just Death's character.
Which, in my opinion, is really important.
I don't disagree at all. Like, I'm like, this is a problem. It's not as terrible in terms of understanding just the basics of how the world itself works.
Yeah.
But it's like Death's character is not explored well. I mean, hell, I even remember back when Darksiders 2 was still relatively new, and I think we'd only been married like a year or two and still working at Target. Mm-hmm. A mutual friend of ours who also worked at Target was a fan of Darksiders, but he's like, I don't like the second one too much because it doesn't have as strong of a story or as strong as a lead. And I said, read the book. And he's like, there was a book? I'm like, yeah, read the book. The book makes the second game a million times better because you now are able to get into Death's head a lot easier. And he read it. I'm like, holy crap, the book made a world of difference. But I'm like, you shouldn't have to read the book to enjoy the game.
Yeah. It's such a hard thing to distinguish because it's like a game, first and foremost, so for like most people, it's gameplay first. And so I am assuming Darksiders 2 did fine with that.
Yes.
But for people like me and you who are like character and story are more important.
Yeah. Or at the very least, equally important.
Mm-hmm. It's like, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
There was a spider underneath you.
Correct.
Well,
Oh. Okay, hope this doesn't do what I'm worried it does. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it doesn't quite do what I was worried it was.
oh, you thought I was gonna break through?
Correct, and then I thought,
I think you have to
shit.
go hit him down there.
No, I do, but what I noticed is up here, there is a Wrath expansion chest. And I do not want to miss any of the Help or Wrath expansions.
That's fair.
Or containers, or whatever we choose to call them. I'm good if we want to call them containers if we want to continue to be facetious.
That's your favorite thing to do, hon.
I mean, you're not wrong. I guess... that's funny. I guess the other reason why I do harp on these things so much, even though I do claim...
You want to leave them alone so you have health backups?
I suppose, but I also just trying to get my health back to full.
That's fair.
But yeah, I might want to leave the other clusters alone now that you pointed that out. But like the reason I care so much is I see this game's potential, and I just don't feel it's meeting it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I at least, though, give it credit that unlike some other things that absolutely infuriate me, like... Whoa. Wait. Huh.
Could you not hurt it?
I could not hurt it. Okay. I have an idea of what... I probably do need to get the item in this dungeon then to harm these things, which I guess makes sense. I just assumed that knocking it on its back would just make it vulnerable even
Yeah,
without
what was
the
he over here,
item.
though?
I'm not sure. I don't see where you are, Mark Hamill!
You'd better come when I call.
Mark, I would always come when you call because having Mark Hamill on the phone sounds awesome. But just again, I don't know where you are. This is where
Was he below?
He looks like he was below.
Horseman,
Shut Ah. Okay. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Okay, so I guess I can knock it off to, like, stop it from being able to drop down and prey on me. I assume? Oh, yeah. Because if he's up and about, he can knock me off here. Alright. You get one free one, Mark Hamill. You are actually genuinely helpful there.
Hooray, Mark.
Also, I kind of, in a weird way, it's still annoying as fuck, but it's like, it's kind of funny actually having basically a Navi who's a complete dickhead.
It's true.
Oh no. He drank all the Ecto Cooler.
So if weird color on an angel means they've fallen, have these guys risen?
Actually, yes. Now that I think about it, because deaths, when he reanimates corpses, they do have a green tinge to them.
Oh, I meant like risen as going to heaven. But fair. Yeah, necromancy,
gotcha.
correct.
Alright, fair enough. Actually, the funny thing I do find about a lot of things, if you really think about it, is most pieces of media have fallen angels and other, like, heavenly beings falling to hell and whatnot. But there's very few media that have ascended demons, so it's like, wow. The loving, good side is, like, so elitist that they don't believe in redemption in any way.
Even though they scream about it all the time.
That's actually part of the reason why I like, there was a YouTuber, I think his name's Mr. Rex, who did a series called, like, Things You Don't Know About D&D Monsters, where it's basically, like, I have two YouTubers I watch, but his whole thing is he wanted to talk about lore, about monsters that appear in 5th edition, that was left out of the monster manual. And he kind of brought up how succubi were originally fallen angels, and about how there are ways that succubi can be redeemed and become traditional angels again.
Right.
Heck, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters is, I think her name's Ashura. Her whole thing is that she is a demon of the Netherrealm, but she wants to be made pure. So her whole gimmick is that she actually has a demon-slaying sword. And it basically, for lack of a better word, kind of keeps track of her good deeds. Again, for lack of a better word. So every demon she kills, it actually cleanses her soul just a little bit more. I'm like, okay, I can kind of appreciate that. Again, especially, once again, considering that... oh, I see what I need to do. Scorpion is technically a... Well, he's not a demon of the Netherrealm. He's a specter corrupted by the Netherrealm. In most continuities, finds redemption. So why not the demons themselves? Actually, especially since Serena is another one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, and she's a demon of the Netherrealm who turns good. Albeit she isn't actively trying to cleanse herself of being a demon. She's just aligned with the forces of good.
Right. Indian punch. Maybe. Well, that's a climbing wall over there, ain't it? Oh, if we move it more over, then punch.
Yeah, I might be able to punch it over. Let's see, where's the... Okay. There we go.
Yay!
I'm so glad it didn't hiccup on the ground,
Right? Probably have to climb up there to activate a thing.
Yeah. I think you're right. I will definitely say, while I am grateful there are spider enemies, I'm very grateful that they don't look like typical spiders. They don't freak me out too badly. That being said, thanks to peacock spiders, I've been getting a lot better with dealing with spider enemies in video games and whatnot.
That's good.
Because, like, I've never really told you I'm doing this because it's just kind of something I'm doing on my own. But I was actually watching, like, a lot of peacock spider videos that had, like, goofy voices played over them.
Oh, cute.
To try to get over my phobia of just looking at spiders,
Right.
And that's why I actually watched a couple TikToks. They're not peacock spiders. They're just spiders. that are like, you know, super zoomed in, super close up so I can see the freaky faces that do freak me out. But with captions, it's like, okay, I am X amount % smaller than humans. You being afraid of me is like
Elephant being afraid of a mouse.
or yeah, stuff like that. It's like literally from my perspective, you are like a moving continent, and it's like it's helped a lot. I still will never not be afraid of them. I know that, but it has helped me cope again, at least like spider enemies in video games.
Not good.
It's actually kind of funny. Our friend, I was telling our friend, no, I won't say her name. Just our friend who's going to be in charge of the Edgelord photo shoot next month. That I've been doing that. She's like, oh, do you really need to expose yourself to spiders like that just so you can function? I'm like, yeah, kind of. And I shared that story of what happened like in our first week of marriage, and there was that spider next to the bed that kind of came out of nowhere. And I just shut down. It's like, oh yeah, fair enough.
And you've had a shutdown at work too.
Yep.
That was recent.
Yeah.
Well, like last year, recent.
Yeah. Although, to be fair to that one, that's because they were Black Widows. And I don't think,
yeah.
I will never get over that, because that, like, I've always been afraid of spiders, but I've never had a traumatic experience with spiders, except for a Black Widow. Black Widow is the only, yeah, no, like, I don't even want to keep saying Black Widow because I'm actually getting goosebumps.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the fucking Black Widow was like right in my face. Although, speaking of spiders at the job site, so we installed a storm drain manhole at work late last week. Or maybe it was early. This point is we installed it pretty recently. Just put it in, we kind of buried it, went about our, you know, weekly work. And then yesterday, or no, the day before, we popped it open just so we could stick a hose down there to run drainage hose through it. Just because there is so much groundwater where we're working, if we don't pump it out, it will flood the guys working in the hole. Well, in like the 2 or 3 days the manhole was in, there was already a spider that it was building a web across the opening. It's like, well, it makes sense. It's a moist, warm area underground, so...
And out of the heat.
Uh-huh. So it's like, it makes total sense that these sort of things do attract spiders. And again, quite frankly, yes, it's a storm drain, not a sewer drain, but please eat all the flies that, you know, congregate in these areas.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's another thing that has helped me get over my fear of spiders is I had a more traumatizing experience with flies.
Yeah. Which reminds me, we should get like one of those wall plug-in bug catchers.
That's a good idea. Actually, speaking of bugs, I remember when my grandparents first ever got a bug zapper. Me and my siblings would actually like pop popcorn and go out in the evening just to kind of watch the bug zapper cook, you know, just zap all of them because we were like, woo, because it was fun to us.
No, it is, isn't it? No, for a kid, yes. Yeah. But it's just like, oh my god, that's fucked.
Yeah, just the fact that we, again, physically pop popcorn and go out and watch it because we just thought it was that entertaining.
Oh, I've learned my sister's dog has a fear of, like, a big fear of flying bugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she got stung by a bee.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so now anything that flies, she whimpers like hell and tries to hide.
That makes sense,
it's so funny, though, because she figured out, because they have one of those tennis racket bug zappers.
Yeah. And
she figured out, oh, Dad can kill them, so she'll go up to him to try to get him to come find the fly or whatever it is. And it's just funny.
So one thing,
like, poor baby, but
yeah. One thing that I do like about this dungeon, quick note, there's no big boss key or anything.
Oh, you just have to kill all the spiders.
You have to kill all the spiders. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's, it's a fun variation on just the standard Zelda boss room gimmick, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have the... No, I don't have the thing yet. I think this might be where I was talking about. It's like, it's so easy to miss that one key and then you're backtracking through the whole dungeon.
Yeah. And it... Everything looks the same, sadly.
Yeah. This is... I mean, okay. No, this is a problem that all the Darksiders dungeons have, is because they're just trying to look grim, grimy, and dark. None of them really have rooms that pop out.
No, and sadly, like, and I can't blame them because it's like, it's a spider dungeon.
Yeah.
There's just spiders that we gotta deal with.
And
so everything's covered in webs, so everything just looks the same.
now, I will definitely say there are certain dungeons, or certain rooms, at least in Darksiders 2, that are worse, in my humble opinion.
I don't know, I like that trophy name. That was...
I didn't actually read what it said.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Ah.
And it's just like, no! It should have just been, get over here.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. Lazy trophy names. Okay, mine's lazier, honestly, but still.
But at least it wasn't sexual.
True. It's like the blood effects are telling me you're doing damage, but man, does it not feel like it.
Yeah, that's why I know some people don't like the numbers because they feel they're immersion breaking, but the blood splatter in this game's too subtle.
It's
And
like either
they
you
take
gotta give me
way
numbers.
too much damage.
It's like either you gotta give me numbers or let me see a health bar.
Yeah.
Or have the enemy react so I know I'm actually hurting it.
Or here, give me a health bar, give me the numbers, and then give the people who are obsessed with immersion the ability to toggle it off.
Yeah, there we go.
That way, it accommodates the people who just don't really have the patience to just hammer away at a boss for like hours. But there are options for those who don't want their hands held, you know?
Yeah.
Mabel will be so proud. And I do like the fact that this is basically like the grappling hook from Wind Waker and the traditional hook shot as like one item.
Hmm. Oh, it looks like you can grab the sides. You just have to jump off.
Yep, I see it now. Oh, well, but I am in a new room, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Oh, jeez!
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh.
You swing, you swing. Oh, but there's enemies there.
Yep. Oh, but I'm in, so it doesn't matter.
So fuck you. Oh.
Oh, it does matter.
They knew. Go, 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 go. Oh, killed him. Then go.
I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that, but I don't care. Yay!
Why do I have a feeling you weren't supposed to get that yet?
I don't know. I don't care. Because it does mean that we can just carry on my wayward son. Sorry, I couldn't help but stab it. Oh yeah, I can't grapple to those yet because they're still red.
If you go back then.
Oh,
you
wait,
can.
I can. I suppose that's one way to go back. I guess what they meant to say is the blue ones I can swing on.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. I guess I'm here now. Okay. And now I know, and knowing makes it even worse.
It did ring a ding at me. How dare.
Abby has to go look at some chili.
Just look at it.
Yep, just look at it. Absolutely nothing else. There's zero reason for you to have to do any additional work for our dinner.
It's not even our dinner tonight.
Well, yes, but it will be our dinner, just not tonight. We are, for a recording session we're doing with friends, we're making everyone some chili, and because this dish, like, we use the chili to make something else, we need to just make it in advance. And then, yeah, we make it in advance, use the chili, kind of whip it up, and then... Got an abyssal armor piece, honey? Are you proud of me?
I'm so proud of you.
I don't really know what you're used for. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Is that how you're supposed to get the key?
That's how I was supposed to get the key.
That's funny.
I love it when you can sequence break. Unless it, like, soft blocks you.
I don't even know if that counts as a sequence
Fair enough.
break. But
Yeah, no, it wasn't
I
a
don't do them all
sequence.
the time, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't a sequence break because I still got the key when I was supposed to. I just didn't do it the way I was supposed to. Yeah, so this is kind of what I mean. So the boss room's right there. We had to get out of the dungeon, get to the boss room, go slightly past it. Now we have to go all the way back in, kill the spiders, and then come all the way back.
Which that sucks.
Which I'm like, it's not the biggest dungeon in the world, and it's definitely structured in a way that's less confusing than, say, the Water Temple. But I am still going to call out less than stellar game design. Actually, I just realized these things remind me less of... These bigger ones remind me less of spiders and more remind me of, like, the frost monster things from Metroid Prime that had, like, shells on the back that you had to break open with, like, the missiles first, and then you could kill them.
I get crabs.
Yeah, I definitely get crabs, too.
That is a mix between a spider and a crab.
Yep.
Everything does lead to crabs.
Yep. Actually, one thing that I do remember, this was like a YouTuber that I started watching. I'm like, oh, they look interesting, but then I'm like, oh, they've only got like 10 videos, like spaced over like 10 plus years, so it's just clearly they just uploaded some things I wanted to talk about and make it into a career. But one of their videos they did is they talked about a bunch of like B-grade dinosaur movies. And one they talked about was, there was one that had like a giant prehistoric spider chasing the main characters. He's like, guys, there is no prehistoric spiders in the fossil record. The only reason why we have a misconception that they exist was because people found crab skeletons and mistook them for remains of ancient giant crabs and mistook them for spiders. Then again, in the Dragon Age cookbook, the deep-road spider recipe is crab.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you can't really... I mean, giant spiders aren't really a thing.
Yeah.
If they are, I don't want to know.
Yeah. And I do know that, you know, tarantulas are you absolutely can eat tarantula. I learned that in like a really, really arguably kind of racist educational video I was shown in grade school.
Oh, God.
Again, I'm assuming it's racist, given the fact that it's like, why are these people dressed so primitively? when there's a camera crew stalking them around, you know? And I don't mean, like, traditional, like,
Island
garb or
something.
whatever. I'm like, no, I'm like, this guy's basically wearing what, you know, a really racist movie from the 50s would have a native tribe wearing, you know?
You'd have to find that video, I guess.
I would prefer if we didn't, just because it showed them catching tarantulas and eating them.
I mean, yeah, but, like, I mean, that's why I said I, not we.
Ah, fair enough. Then again, who knows? Maybe it was 100% authentic and I'm the one being racist by denying their culture.
I don't know.
I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time I put my foot in my mouth about, you know, people who aren't me. Again, the one benefit... Actually, I take it back. Because you can just instant execute these spiders and get health regens, it makes this dungeon rather tedious. It's like, yeah, it's less frustrating, but it's also like, then just design something better.
Which,
That just spat me right back out.
R2.
R2 is literally what I'm firing, is what I have to press just to fire it in the first place.
If you need it to flash again.
Yeah, I'll double tap it, see if that helps. There we go. I just must have been latching on it from too low to the ground.
Yeah, something.
Oh.
Handy.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of this game's equivalent of a compass. I just don't ever remember getting one of those in the previous dungeon. I'm assuming I just missed it.
No, I think this is a permanent trinket for the entire game now.
Oh, it could be. Which is nice. Artifact soldier. Soldier, soldier, won't you marry me? No, that's where it came from. Those chests are probably around this way. Maybe. Hey, what's up, Karen? No, I don't know why the spider's named Karen now. It just is. Yeah, just look at it. That looks like a Karen. Oh, dear. It has to be born like this, Mom. No. I am the Balrog Man.
Oh. Sorry, shell wasn't off.
No, I pulled it to the ground and then pulled its shell off, so it's like that awkward animation of hitting the ground and immediately flipping over. One punch! You know, I do appreciate that there are different executions for the different weapons. One more. So, actually, what's kind of funny, so, for those who don't know, Little Karibo has been doing, like, live streams where he's rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and just kind of commenting on it.
Which I'm curious now if he's live.
Yeah, but what I find kind of funny is that, me personally, I actually never, mostly because I didn't recognize him, I didn't clock just how many things he was quoting back in the day, you know? But watching them again, now that he's actually explaining some of the quotes I still don't get, as well as I actually do get some of the quotes now, I'm like, oh yeah. It was a valid criticism about his work that he did over-rely on quotes, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's charming in its own way, but it's like, oh, okay, fair. For those who criticize, fair enough.
Looks like he's still just working on the episode, I assume.
Yeah.
So nuts that that's 20 years old.
Yeah. This is not a great map.
Oh my god, that means that soundboard I was using at work was... I thought it was 15 years ago. I was in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my brain lied to me. 20 years ago.
Yep. Oh, duh. I think I need to go up there. But I need to stop falling down here because I can't get up there from down here. I've got to grab it from the edge of the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, thinking about it, the reason why this dungeon's so annoying, again, the backtracking, we've already established that, but it's because it's objectively smaller because it's designed to waste your time in that sense, you know?
Yeah, and I think they...
Wait, this is literally where I came from. So let's go back in here real quick. Pop goes the moron.
This is the way back towards the door.
Yeah. But I still have one more spider to kill.
Where?
Huh?
To the north?
Yeah.
I think you were going the right way. It's so annoying that some door... I know it's like the doors you actually open are the marked with green.
Yeah.
But all doorways should be marked. Isn't that a door behind you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I, for some reason, thought this was... That's where the problem lied. I, for some reason, thought this was the door that I came through at first. So that's just me getting turned around, because, as we said, the level design is not memorable. At least not in a good way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, just through that door next to you.
Yep. Grab a chest. I'm sure... I think there's...
No,
yeah. No, I was just... Let me grab these treasure chests.
That's different.
I don't need... Yeah, there's nothing except... So just treasure. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This place looks the most like a God Eater stage to me. And I know this game predates God Eater.
I mean, no, it's... I mean, it's because this is a section of city that's been ravaged by a very particular enemy type, not just destroyed.
Yep.
So, very similar in that way.
That's why I remember the floor breaking with one of these spiders. Because this hunky did it. But yeah, it's not just generic destruction.
Yeah.
Actually, then again, I'm just playing games all day today that just remind me of God Eater. Because when I was playing Stellar Blade today, I just kind of commented that the city I was exploring looked like a level straight out of God Eater 3.
I mean, I think that's like the downside with post-apocalyptic games.
Especially ones that are in urban settings.
You can only destroy an urban setting so many ways.
Yep.
And it will just happen to look the same.
Yep. Then again, I'm also just obsessed with saying everything reminds me of God Eater, because give me God Eater 4, please. Because they genuinely improved on every God Eater game. So...
bomb in its mouth.
I don't have a bomb.
How else will we eat Doggo's Cavern this shit? Can you knock down carcasses?
Oh, that could be it. Okay, jump. Don't dodge. Yep, you hit it on the head, honey. Wait a second. If this is the final boss, or this is the boss of the area, then perhaps this one doesn't talk either.
Okay.
Sorry, I just remembered.
I also thought you'd be behind the door, madam.
Then again, I'm just assuming that this thing is the boss.
It makes sense.
Or the choke. Because again, I remember the spider demon kind of looking like this, or the final fight looking like this thing. But I could be wrong. I could be full of shit. This could just be a mini boss.
If that is the case, they are not pacing this dungeon well.
Nope.
Nope, not the Chosen.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, that was the final spider
That
key.
makes sense. Okay, that makes
Still
sense.
weirdly paced.
Yeah. I think I'll try defying gravity.
How dare you? You okay over there, Mark Hamill? What was that? Is he broken?
That thing that went down the hall?
Yeah.
That was in the Watcher.
Oh, it looked like him.
That was like, it's a serpent-like demon. We've encountered things like it before.
Clown closet time?
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, this is your version of the ones. The ones that we've seen before, I think, have a slightly more feminine appearance in their face. This kind of looks like, I don't know, if Baphomet and a Chinese dragon had sex.
So a Naga. A male Naga.
Yeah, but with the goat head thing, because that head looked more goat-like to me.
That's fair.
By the way, I totally realized in the D&D campaign I'm going to run for our other group that we're not reporting, since I've already kind of set up the dealing with demon lords and whatnot, I need to bring back the old names of some of the weirder mounts from my Biomutant live stream. Like, you now need to interact with the High Priest, Baphomet, Beelzebub, Ababob. Yeah, the names for the mounts is where our absolute favorite Lord of Badness, Thamu, came from. Although I know the person who came up with the name was annoyed that I forgot how they told me their name should be spelled, and I changed it in all future uses of the name.
Oh no?
Yeah. So I know it was like originally supposed to be spelled. It was spelled Thamuz, but pronounced Thamu. But again, I forgot that it was spelled that way, so I just started spelling it how I spell it now. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Giddy up, little doggies. Mastery of weapons dramatically users. Oh, nice. Is this a relic or? Oh yeah, it's a relic, but it's a legendary relic. What's this one? Energy souls for destroying environment. Boost weapon experience gained. Fuck it. I'm just giving that to Chaos Eater because that's really the only weapon I like using for the most part. Because the others just, yes, I know it's a higher level or whatever, but they gain experience at such a snail's pace, comparatively speaking.
I hate the experience thing with these weapons.
Because at least with something like Tales of Vesperia or other games where the more you use an item, the more you like potentially unlock skills for it or something like that, there's at least like a tangible reward for leveling it up, you know, that has like a noticeable lasting effect. But in this, it's like, okay, it slightly buffs their damage, you know?
Yeah.
But when the other weapons just, again, aren't as good as Chaos Eater, what's the point? I don't see the point. Because...
Because, like... oh, my God, I'm sorry.
You're good.
If there were enemies that were weaker to some weapons or something,
Totally.
or just situations, it's like... you had different skills attached to each weapon, like in terms of like the swords thing popping out of the ground.
Yeah.
That was kind of skills. Maybe. Yeah, I could see the point of leveling up other weapons.
Yeah.
But when they just deal damage, why wouldn't I just keep investing in the thing I've had the longest and have the chance to level up the most?
Yep. Because it's like the scythe does nothing other than group damage, you know, which isn't terrible, but when it deals, it swings slower and deals less damage than Chaos Eater.
What's the point?
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like the trade-off for a weapon like that is it's got a wider range, it swings slower, but it does deal more damage, you know, so there is still a trade-off to do that. Again, the weapon types are handled much better in Darksiders 2 and 3. Although one thing I do find really, really funny about Darksiders 2 is the book actually goes out of its way to establish that, so like all the different weapons I've mentioned are supposed to have like unique powers to them to make the horsemen more effective in combat. You know, Chaos Eater, it's absorbing souls or the wrath from the people he fights in order to power him up and unleash his abilities or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the guns or the whip do, just because I don't really know if the writers were as interested in telling that story by the time after the company ownership changed, you know?
Right.
But the book establishes that Death's Sight's power is that it can change form and shape at will. So I thought, oh, that's a really good way of establishing why Death has so many different weapon types in his game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how it's used at all. It's that, no, Death is just picking up new weapons. I'm like, okay. At the very least, I'm like, well, at least it justifies why the scythes are able to change length, if nothing else. But it just, like, felt like a missed opportunity to just be like, yeah, no, it's just changing length. It just, you get all the different weapons because Death is swapping it to different things, you know?
Yeah.
It's not game breaking. It's not lore breaking. It's not anything breaking. It's just funny, really.
A wall. That works too.
Yeah, you're right, though. I should have done that.
Oh, do you not control the momentum?
Apparently, I do not control the momentum.
That sucks.
That's lame.
Over here. Silith's lair must lie beyond that stone barrier. Let's finish this.
Okay.
All right, Mom.
Madam, do you speak? If you don't, you won't confuse me. You speak, damn it.
You honor me with your presence, horseman. There are so many stories about you. You have killed 3 of the chosen, taken their hearts. Disturbing. Is that why you have come? To slay the final Tower Guardian? To take my heart? Did Samael tell you how he came to bear his tainted blood? Why his accursed power beats within our breast? It is not the tower that the chosen protect, horsemen. Our charge is to prevent Samael's return at any cost.
Plot twist.
You may kill me and return to Samael with my heart, but in him, you will face a threat greater than all the chosen combined.
I did not come for your counsel, Spider, or your stories.
We're gonna keep sticking our sword in the ground. We need to use it, buddy.
To the music of your screams.
So, one thing I have kind of an issue with Silith here, and it doesn't have anything to do with her. I think her design's pretty good. It's that they reuse her design in the second game for just yes, it's reused for a boss fight, but it's for a monster that one of the Lords of the Dead rides in combat. So I'm like, that just kind of cheapens Silith as a character, a creature in lore. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's not something I care for. Technically, you're the one who's not moving. Okay, do you have a phase 2? Because so far, you might be the easiest one to deal damage to so far. Again, I know this is technically a retcon, but War actually has good rapport with Samael. He's worked with them in the past, so fuck yeah, they're gonna trust him over you guys. Like, again, I don't necessarily mind the retcon. I mean, hell, even in the prequel comic, it's established they know Samael. Like, even if it wasn't clear that they worked closely with Samael in the past, like Darksiders Genesis established, you know. But phase 2? Possibly?
Yep. Finale? Question mark?
Possibly. And if so, oh yeah. She was the easiest one to beat so far. I mean, yes, she probably... I lost the most health to her, but that's because admittedly I wasn't really trying to preserve my health.
Yep, alright. Okay. Anticlimactic, but alright.
Senpai will be waiting for the last heart. You think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
Why is it canceling out my glide? I just need to jump to the middle section and grab those artifacts and chests and shit. I don't think I'm asking too much to just grab the collectibles that you've put there for me, game.
I think you might have, though.
Might have to what?
Ask too much.
Agree to say fuck you, game. So, now that we've got all 4 chosen dead, I think Tiamat's probably my favorite in terms of its design. But that's also just because it's a big bat monster, and I just think that's cool. I think my favorite fight was probably against the Stygian. Just because I liked that the fight involved war.
Yeah.
Or not war, ruin. I will admit, though, the fight itself was a little... meh, because it was mostly lock onto it and hold the R trigger.
Right.
But still, I appreciate the effort of incorporating the horse into the boss fight, which is more than I can say with most of the other boss fights in this game. Because I think there's only one other boss fight that lets you use Ruin during it. We believe in metal.
Don't forget you can use a serpent.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I please just
No.
calm down?
No, why? Get off the horse and then you can.
Alright, hey Volgrim, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. There's Volgrim.
See anything you like? Oh, don't forget over here.
thanks.
Drive too hard a bargain, friend. Nice. You are as wise as you are powerful.
But yeah, this is sadly basically the whole map right here. There's like, I think one more place that we can go to via Serpent's Hole. Well, I don't even think you can use a Serpent Hole to get to the tower, because I think Samael has to warp you there. Again, not a complaint. I think this game, for a first game in a series, I think this game does fine. But I do really hope that Darksiders 4, Darksiders 5, whatever it ends up being called, does put a little more work into the length and the experience.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go have our last conversation with Burnin' Wells for the game. Hey, Sammy.
I was beginning to worry you might not live up to your end of the bargain. Give it to me.
You lied to me about the Chosen. They never guarded the tower.
What does it matter? Our deal wasn't for ancient history. I promised you the tower, and you shall have it.
Didn't even let him finish the sentence before you give it up. That's so funny.
I mean, again, he's not wrong.
Did it amuse you to deny me what's rightfully mine? With my powers restored, I am like unto a god. I can suck the marrow from your bones before you drew another breath. I could. But I too have a code by which I do business. Besides, say what you will about balance and your ridiculous law. I recognize a quest for revenge when I see one. And revenge I respect. As for the details of my resignation, well, I do not approve of the company my master keeps.
Why did you challenge the Destroyer, Samael?
See your journey to its end, horseman. You will understand soon enough.
You trust him? Who knows where in the nine hells this portal will take us?
We will meet again.
So that is something I'm a little confused about when he says, I don't trust the company my masters keep. I don't 100% know who he means. Because he is not, and again, maybe this was a retcon, you could argue, he is not loyal to Lucifer. And given the fact that the Destroyer was appointed by Lucifer, I don't know if that's who Samael's referring to, is, at least in terms of who he's calling his master, if you know what I mean.
It was the council that before.
Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly frank, given his relationship, like, because honestly, relatively speaking, the Horsemen have a pretty positive relationship with Samael. But that's just because the relationship with literally everyone but themselves is absolutely god-awful. So it's not hard to have a good relationship with Samael. But like I said, that's very much by comparison. By the way, I know I just kind of went ahead to keep going, but did we want to call it because we beat a dungeon, or do we want to keep going?
Whatever you want.
Because like we've only been streaming for like an hour and a half, so that's not a very long stream.
No, I think we can keep going.
Yeah, I kind of want to, just because again, we're really getting to new territory with you. Probably one of my favorite characters in the whole Darksiders universe. Mostly because of his role in the book, but I like him.
Azrael, heaven help me. The seventh seal was not broken.
What have you to fear from me, Angel of Death?
If you do not intend to kill me, then perhaps you will help me.
You've given me no reason to do either.
Listen to me. The gate must be shut. The tower must be cut off from the well. It is from the well that the Destroyer draws his power.
The Well of Souls?
Millions of souls, yes. Enslaved, twisted. A corrupt power to fuel the Destroyer's armies.
You are stewards of the underworld, watcher of the well.
Okay, they do explain
Not
what
a
his role
single
is. Never
soul
mind.
flows back into this world without you knowing. Unless, Gatekeeper, you opened the way.
The Destroyer sent the mightiest of his chosen against me. I fared no better than you did, Horseman. Against Straga.
Straga, you will take me to him.
You have my word.
Then tell me what I must do, Angel of Death.
Okay, that's right. So, the Well of Souls was also a thing in Darksiders 2. That was the thing that the corruption was residing over
Please,
and
you
was
must find
blocking
some
the
way to draw power to this
reincarnation
chamber.
of
Humanity,
humanity.
Please, you must find some way to draw power to this chamber.
But yeah, I know, I am like 99% sure you did meet him originally.
Probably.
But I don't blame you for not remembering because it was pretty much the last thing we did. For whatever reason, only the shuriken can flip the switches. Whatever.
Oh, the wall next to you, Rose.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the platforms I was on would raise or lower, but it was clearly not. Fine, be that way.
I know this isn't the case. Because I'm pretty sure they use other assets. But man, does this look similar to the web house, just without the webs.
I can kind of agree with that. But I will say the web house had a lot more, like...
wood and...
traditional, like, church architecture, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas this is a hair more demonic and fantastical in its design. I say a hair more because that's arguable one way or the other, you know? Right.
Huh.
Shit. I'm not 100% sure where I'm supposed to go now.
I wish I could tell you.
There we go. I found the way.
Away. Oh, yeah, I remember these.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was outside of one of these rooms is where you break with.
Might not have been outside, but definitely one of those towers inside of them is where I stopped.
Okie dokie.
Having fun there too.
Tarzan, yes.
It's one of these. It's one of these spots.
Yep.
Honestly, I could torture myself really quick and actually go back and look.
Fair enough.
Hello? Oh, he's really falling now. Oh, wait, no, these are the ones that the destroyer has corrupted.
Yeah. Which tracks, since I've got the red destroyer's red flame. wrath shards, I just realized.
I think, I was literally about to beat the dungeon. Because nowhere I rage quit is an elevator.
Oh no, blue ethereal boobs.
Were those boobs?
Yep.
I thought they were pecs.
Yeah. Tomato per whatever. Someone's jerking off to them.
Probably. Oh, little Freebo's line.
Oh, nice. Still not finished with the last stream. Are you? I probably should have saved my... Oh, never mind. We're just getting the item for the dungeon. So you want to know what else was still popular around this time?
Prince of Persia.
Portal.
Oh yeah, the portal gun. What a weird graphic that was.
How so?
It is had like very little resolution when you were looking through the portal. It looked like a PNG.
I don't have time to mess with you. The bridge only lasts so long.
Yup. Now they could die.
I like that you can extensively just jump from one to the other and just execute them if they're flapping close enough together.
Yeah.
yeah. It was one of these guys that frustrated you, I think.
Probably. Honestly, I think this dungeon just pissed me off.
I will concede, I hate this dungeon. It is my least favorite dungeon in the game.
Which is so sad since it's like, what, the final? Or the second to last?
It's the final dungeon. It's like, because there isn't a dungeon leading up to the fight with the Destroyer. There is just backtracking to collect stuff. I gotta be honest, even though I enjoy Portal as a game or a concept, you know, I don't like Portal puzzles that much, because it can be frustrating to be like, yeah, I don't 100% remember where I need to direct what, if you know what I mean.
Right. I think it's, I prefer, I like Portal puzzles, but
Yeah.
at least in Portal, yeah, there's enemies, but like,
The
there's
Portal
not these
puzzle's
things.
the point.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
Hold on, I just realized what I need to do to not fuck this up completely.
ah,
Yeah. Thankfully, a little nice thing they do is now the light's contained within this. So it's like
Yeah.
a checkpoint, so you don't have to find a way to connect
Keep
it
doing
all
it
the
all
way
the way.
back from the beginning of the puzzle.
which honestly, it's like, I'm grateful that they're not dealing with the vertical plane, but like, I don't mind mirror puzzles.
Yeah.
I like mirror puzzles. Like, yeah, they can be frustrating, and my friends are way better at them than I am, but like,
Yeah.
Portal mirror puzzles are fun. Let me do that. Let's go stir chili.
Why are you always stirring the pot, honey?
You don't.
Touche, honey, touche. I guess things would get kind of boring, wouldn't they? By the way, I was thinking, I don't think we should like reopen our merch site or anything just because of like the money we had to pay on it. But exactly. But part of me almost wants to like make buttons that say, would you like to buy an edge, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It was something I was thinking about the other day. Especially when I did that artwork that actually had edgelords saying, would you like to buy an edge? How so? If you guys couldn't hear, Abby said this chili's really weird at times. Actually, I do like, I know that it's, you know, palette swap enemies are just a normal thing in action games. But at the very least, I do appreciate that a lot of the demons are getting the red flame of the destroyer, or at least just enemies are getting the red flame of the destroyer as the game goes on. This guy glitched into the wall.
Sucker.
I appreciate you being a disappointment to your mom.
I think he only has a dad.
Ah. That's true. These are atypical Christian angels, so they're like, what? What's a heavenly mother? No, totally. Heavenly mother didn't, you know, take the house and, you know, leave him. You know, to be in a, you know, sweet lesbian romance with, you know, Lilith. Actually, again, I love that, like, trolling the patriarchy, being like, why, when people say, like, wouldn't it make more sense if God was a woman because, you know, women are the ones who create life? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh yeah, the reason why the Christian God doesn't acknowledge Heavenly Mother is because she left him in the divorce and she's much happier.
And that's why divorce is bad in Christianity.
Uh-huh.
Is God still salty about it?
Yep. Right, I think I need to hit it from here. Maybe. You know, that was one thing about the finale of Lore Olympus that I'm like, okay, this is a little wish fulfillment, I suppose. But at the same time, it was kind of nice to see Zeus get dumped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not going to complain too much. It's like, sure, that is not what Echo's role is atypically in Greek mythology, but once again, I'm like, I can't deny the catharsis of Hera dumping his ass and being in a happy lesbian relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There's the switch. We've got the power, we are divine. Oh, thank you, honey.
Hey.
Thank you for the chocolate.
You're welcome.
I appreciate the chocolate.
If it's drinking for a bit, you might need some sugar.
Yeah, it's fair.
'Cause I can get up and do anything I want to. You're stuck.
Mm-hmm. That's one skull empowered.
Away. Hello? You good there, man?
Horseman, I never imagined that you would be my salvation. Hurry now, before Straga learns of your coming.
When I found you, you said the seventh seal was not broken. I've heard those words before. Abaddon said the same, right before he died.
Oh, okay.
I feel War is kind of basically saying, like, hey, Asriel, I know that, you know, some shit's up, so don't fuck with me.
I mean, yeah, but it was just like...
No, I agree.
It was just so abrupt.
Yeah. Again, that's a problem. That's another problem with the dialogue. Everything's abrupt, and nothing is allowed to, like, organically rest. maybe rest is the wrong word, but
I just think that they're playing with being cryptic way too much. Because crypticness is very biblical.
which, I mean, fair enough, but it's also like, in order to keep me giving a shit, I need a little more to keep me invested.
Yeah.
Beams. Redirect the beams.
No shit, Sherlock. We've been doing that for forever. If you say that every 2 minutes, I will kill you.
It's less than that. It's closer to 30 seconds. Yeah, Here we go.
I guess it's nice that it's only happening when you get close to him.
I kind of need to wait until it's somewhere I want to end up. You know, I am going to say, with Azrael's voice actor, I don't know which actor it is, but just the way he sounds, he sounds the most like a Soul Reaver character to me. I have nothing further to add. I wanted to just point that out, that his voice actor would be like right at home in Soul Reaver.
Absolutely. Dare you?
But I love you.
Here. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is when you rage quit.
Yep.
Do you think it was just because you couldn't even have an elevator ride without combat, or?
I think it just was. I've noticed this dungeon in particular, it's like almost every room is a combat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was so much.
Since you had so little experience playing action games in your life.
Yeah, and they're not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I mean, just like, I don't really like puzzle games.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because I just can't do those. I'm not the biggest fan of visual novels either, but I have actually found some visual novels I've enjoyed okay as of late, but they're still not my go-to. It's like, if I could have this story from the visual novel, but in more of a adventure style game, I'd take it in a heartbeat, but what can you do?
Because I think if you go right through this hall, it should be another combat encounter. Oh wait, no, that's just where I quit, just right there. So yeah, no, the elevator just, that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. It's way more red in the video. They changed the color in here.
Like, it was way more red in the old video. Honey. Abby. Like it was way more red in the old Xbox 360.
I think so. Like there was like not like it was still blue, but it felt like there was a red tinge in our recording or something.
That could be the Hapouge. That could be because I think we might have been going through the, what are they called? We might not have been going through HDMI. We might have been going through the AV cables.
Yeah, I'll look again. I also might be misremembering after watching it because I was just clicking through. No, it's blue. No, I'm crazy.
Okay. But your mind kind of crazy.
Oh, there's the red of the outside in the video. That's what I was kind of remembering. Because again, I just scrubbed.
You know, now would be a great time to give me a gun for a turret section, because, well, then again, Mercy, at the very least, can take these guys down somewhat effectively. So, I won't bitch as hard as I probably could and should. Who needs to have violence enacted upon... Oh, maybe I don't have to enact violence upon anybody.
Pew pew.
Pikachu, Mrs. Robinson. So, I don't remember if this was something that could be done in Portal, but I do like that in this, that you can actually shoot a new Portal blast through an existing Portal.
Yeah, that's kind of handy.
Like I said, I don't remember if that's something you could do in Portal. I feel
No.
like you oh, you couldn't?
You could not. I mean, it might have been in Portal 2 maybe, but no. Because with how the portals work, no.
Okay.
I think I attempted it a couple times.
And it's been so long
But they
since
were, a lot of those portal puzzles were very much like trying to make you play with physics,
Yeah.
mostly, not just popping in and out of portals.
And
or
even then,
looking through.
even then, I remember like in Portal 2, that was still kind of similar in the Portal 2 multiplayer that we did.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Just because little portals need to be activated, and you have to deactivate a portal before you can shoot another one, I think, if I remember right. So you can really shoot through.
Because wasn't it like one trigger was for the blue portal, one was for the red portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, there weren't too many times it would be necessary to what? Whoa, sorry.
No, you're good.
Everyone needs to hear the game music twice.
We were so desperate to like recapture the magic of our very first playthrough.
God, Jesus.
Yeah, back when we were just using the mic off my laptop, so
Yeah.
there was no directional control.
No. But yeah, again, Portal was very much more about physics-based puzzles and playing with a physics engine.
Our Portal 2 multiplayer playthrough, the first playthrough we did that drove Flays insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I love those games, but it's not something I learned it's really hard to do commentary while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because my brain doesn't really, is less observational.
Yeah.
If I am not talking about specifically just the puzzle.
Yeah.
If I'm just chatting, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Honestly, that's... So me and Sunshine, we tried doing brothers bonding to kind of be... I mean, well, Sunshine is not my brother. They're my sibling. But this was before they came out.
Yeah.
To try to compete... To try to just... Something to be a companion for sisters therapy. But, yeah, just the games we chose to play, with the exception of King of Dragons, even our King of Dragons playthrough, and our Soul Calibur playthrough ended up being kind of duds, because neither of us just ended up having anything worthwhile to say about Rampage or Warrior All-Stars.
You die and then a cutscene activates. That's great.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna spawn? Ah, good.
Trying to remember how these are used in the puzzles, though.
Because it's... I play a lot of puzzle games with one of my friends online. And... Oh, it's weights,
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
think.
I think you're right.
Just real direct light beams, maybe, and getting them in position for that. I don't know.
Possibly.
Honestly, it might be best to start portaling up and getting a good look at things. But, you know, we do chat still, but man, when we're in puzzle mode, or if I'm trying to figure something out, he does know I won't respond for a little bit, and same from him. Or we can still kind of joke, but it's like very fragmented.
Whew, that was close.
Well, at least they gave you portals on the bottom so that you don't fuck up, in a sense.
Yep. That is appreciated. I think I know what I need to do.
Okay. I trust you. Hopefully it pops out of the floor friendly
Yeah.
and doesn't just fall back in front of you.
No kidding.
Push you off the ledge. Oh, it played nice. That's good. Oh, came back.
I should have put the portal on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Huh, okay.
What are we attempting to do?
I'm trying to get physically on top of that one because it goes the highest.
I see.
Okay, let me see if I can make this jump. Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, time to get slippery. Wet.
Be patient while I get to it. Oh no, it's falling because it's in the floor.
That was actually kind of funny.
Oh, I mean, it was following physics.
Yep.
Really weirdly, but it
Yep.
was. Do you have a key?
Yes.
Okay. We are officially farther than our original playthrough.
Correct. Nice. I like treasure. Map, I assume? Oh, no, the Horde Seeker.
Oh, yeah, no, and you're right, it is the compass for each dungeon. I just don't remember getting them in the other dungeons. So.
I think that last one, that's the first one we actually found. Oh, that's just a thing. Got it. That chili smells good.
It's chilly.
Yep. That's fair.
Oh, you have to fight these things again?
You have to fight 3 of these.
Oh my god.
And there's a twist with this one.
He's electrocuted? Oh, he has a laser beam. Nope. Oh, the grates. I see.
So I have to get him to break the grates.
Away!
Oh, that camera was like Mario 64 levels of not knowing what to do with itself.
Yep. The enemy hit the camera into the wall, I think.
I didn't think so, but I'm like, wait, do I have to hit the ball back at him? But hey, Humpty Dumpty. Shitting me? Oh wait, no, I did get it.
Franklin's cool.
Yeah, well, that's because Franklin's an ally. This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
It's also kind of funny to, when you really think about it, how, like, not, like, even though there's, like, those, like, guardian statues towards the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
like the actual like maker's constructs really don't feature in any meaningful way in this game. If you think about it, 'cause it's like you have that horn to wake up 2 of them, and that's it. And then you don't see another construct again until these guys.
Yeah. And are these even maker constructs?
I
or
don't
just
think so.
Guys.
Then again, it's a little unclear about how many of the constructs in the Darksiders universe are maker creations, or if they're all maker creations, you know? It's like, again, as much as I like this series, I'm sure that there's someone who's more familiar with this series than I ever will be who could answer that question better. Hey, honey, look, you got your wish.
Mirror puzzle. Kind of.
Oh, thank you.
Now you've been quite lax with your health these last 2 dungeons.
Well, they are actually hitting a lot harder, is another reason.
Is that like, oh.
Like, that's why there is a motivation to get the Abyssal Armor, because it does up your defense. It's just, I also don't have the patience for that.
What'll we do if we ever get to the final boss and you die?
I'll fight him again till I win.
Okay.
Or I'll pay him $20 to, you know, just give me a pity win.
I don't think they accept that, especially with how inflation's gone. Our $20 is weaker than that. Back then, $20.
Fair enough. Alright, then I'll hit him in the kneecaps and say, you better accept this motherfucker or the Dawn will come for you.
Dawn! When did we join the Mafia?
I don't know, I just thought it'd be funnier to say it that way. There's nothing up there. I have no idea where that treasure chest is.
I don't know either.
Oh well, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. We'll lose access to the light up above.
Thankfully, no. I can still hit it from here.
Oh, okay.
So I can mess around with this, which I think I do need to do. Alright, fine. Be that way. This is why Mom doesn't love you, Martha. Those are... Let me take this in. There is a mirror. So I think I need to reflect it off that into that. I think that's what I need to do. Okay.
Yay! Love it when we accidentally do it.
Yep, I'll take it. I just was activating it to kind of see. I'm like, okay, where do I need to take it from here? But again, I'll take it. Honestly, I also found like the light puzzles in the second game a bit more enjoyable than what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just because I like that the light redirecting tied in with purifying the corruption, you know?
Yeah. And I think I've realized, like, the mirror puzzles I like are where I can actually, like, grab the mirrors and turn them.
Yeah.
Not dealing with them vertically moving. I like them spinning.
Right.
Looking at this, I'm like, oh god.
Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Goes there. Then bounces there. That bounces there. Okay.
You did it!
It worked that time, so who cares if the puzzle was being a little finicky. Am I right?
Yeah. Bye. Oh, yay. I thought there'd be a weird invisible wall
I
there.
thought there would be too, honestly. But I thought, it's right there. Let's see if I could just go over it. But again, I'll take it.
Don't you dare throw combat in here. Don't do it, game. Good job, game. Were you trying to make combat?
No. I just like, well, we have time to wait. Let me mess around with some of the combos I purchased but never used.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Alright, what's one more? Just one more beam of light to redirect.
The universe is sick, Horseman.
I could have told you that.
The Charred Council refuses to admit it, but those of us who look, we see. We had to do something. An open attack on the Dark Kingdom would violate the treaty. What you're proposing is madness.
Azrael, evil darkens every corner of creation. Heaven waits. The Council ties our hands.
To question them is to question the Creator. Do you believe you know better?
Yes, old friend. I do. When the seals are broken, Hell will send its chosen to declare battle rights. Their leaders will be gathered in one place, and there we will sever the head of the beast. The Hellguard stands ready.
Breaking the seals will trigger the end war. The kingdom of man is not yet strong enough. Earth will be destroyed.
There will be no war, Azrael. We will crush the Dark Ones before it's even begun.
The pact is a sacred covenant. Even in victory, you will face the wrath of the Council.
They will arrive to find the seals intact. And it will be our word, Heaven's word, against that of the Prince of Lies. Now do you see?
The seals will be reforged. All will believe that Hell's legions invaded and were delivered to justice by our hand. For the glory of the light, will you do this?
No, Azrael. You old fool.
Oh. Didn't expect you to be helping.
We broke all but one. Abaddon ordered the final seal not be harmed. He protected it himself.
Are you certain?
Without question. We dared not involve the Horsemen. We never dreamed we would have to, until it was too late.
Yet I am to pay the price for your betrayal.
Treason!
War. You will root out all involved and make them pay. Starting with this one.
No.
Fool! You deny the will of the Council?
How do I know you're actually saying their will, bitch?
Confession. My service to the Council is ended.
We made you. We own you. We're not done until you find the Destroyer and shut him down. Balance, remember? Get up. Azrael lives until he stops being useful. After that, you will do your duty.
So that's why Abaddon was so confused when the Horsemen showed up at the beginning of the game.
Right.
And why he's like, wait, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. Because the whole point of all of that was they were supposed to wipe out the Generals of Hell before they got out of hand. But Hell was more than ready for them.
am still confused why War would choose not to follow the council anymore at this point.
I don't. I don't.
Because it's like, I get that it seems that the council was not acting enough. But at the same time, it's like we all knew we were supposed to wait for humans.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Or are we just saying I exit the council service because serving people is not badass?
Best I can figure is it's like I rooted out the people responsible. I'm not gonna keep doing this foolhardy errand, I guess.
I guess.
But I think that's, at best, that's really fucking weak. And the honest truth is, I don't really, I don't get it. That's the honest truth. I just don't. Like, I don't mind the story. I just, what was supposed to actually be happening there, you know?
Oh, there's a portal on the outside of that ring.
Yeah, that's the one I used to get the light to, that last
Right,
bit.
I'm just wondering if we need to jump off on like that platform to like.
Here and see if that gives us something.
You look climbable there. Okay. I guess the problem is when you pop out, you can't turn around to grab the ledge, right?
Correct. No. Okay, so that was not.
That's not the path, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought, wait, it pops out over this ledge, but I'm like, but I can climb on this ledge anyway, so that's not where.
Yeah. Well,
Motion sick.
a little bit.
Wait a second.
One final beam, and I will be free. One final beam, and I will be free. One final beam, and I will be free.
Wait. Right. That wasn't open before.
Oh.
I just didn't notice it until, like, right now. Okay. Well, like everything else that I struggle with in life, the solution was right there. I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, something I failed to mention in our very first stream.
Oh, yeah?
So, Abaddon, that eye he's missing.
Yeah.
He lost that eye due to a Nephilim weapon.
Okay.
It was a sword called Infliction. It's basically a sword that, if you're cut by it, it instantly turns septic, and even, like, magical means have difficulty healing it.
Jeez.
And it was created by death. It was, during the events of the Abomination Vault, Angel, I don't remember his name, basically found, like, the ruins of a old Nephilim battleground and was able to salvage, Nephilim weaponry that he then used against, Heaven extensively.
Right.
And one of the weapons he found was the sword Infliction. Nothing really further to add, as Infliction was small potatoes compared to some of the other Nephilim weaponry that was featured in that book.
Why did that portal move? That was weird.
That was very weird.
There it goes. Bye.
Oh, thank you. If I fall down, I don't have to go through all that again, because I just opened a shortcut.
Hooray.
Oh,
Oh wait,
I mean, we still need to get the beam redirected here,
I
but
don't want to think about that right now.
yeah, I don't either. Hopefully, once we get to this point, it's not going to be as much of a headache. Elevator time.
There they are. Knew they were coming.
You know, I realized if you were going to play through the Darksiders games in chronological order, you'd have to play like the first 20 minutes of this game, put it on pause, and play the other 2 games, and then come back, you know? And then obviously you would have to play Genesis before anything else, but... Wow, this elevator's so slow. The ones from Mass Effect are calling, saying, "Hey, you might." We thought we were slow. Again, as I can actually, because of the Mass Effect elevator jokes, I do actually appreciate that Mass Effect Andromeda tried to circumvent that by just making the Tempest all one room in a sense.
Yeah.
That being said, there's still clearly a loading screen in between the front of the Tempest and the back of the Tempest, so I don't think they fully succeeded on that front.
No.
I still appreciate the effort, though.
Absolutely. Bah.
Yes, as the legs just dangle in thin air rather than falling into the abyss. Definitely. That's very likely where the beam's gonna fly. Oh, definitely, absolutely. Doo-doo.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Lightning.
Thunderbolts and node here.
Miss.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo. Galileo Figaro. Oh, do you shoot portals? Where are the portals? just turn off your portal. Oh, you can do that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I was saying was kind of cool that I could do earlier.
Oh, I missed that.
Okay, I grabbed it too soon. Good to know.
Oh, I thought you just ran to the wall with it or something.
No, come back! Whew! That was close. Alright, let's choose violence.
Violence!
Darkness! Oh, good. It's a big-ass skeleton and a piss monster. It's not chilly. It's quite warm outside. Yes, you're very good at that, honey. Good, the Tremor Gauntlet leveled up, I guess. I mean, Chaos Eater's already on level 3 at this point. Hey, put that shield down and just die already. This isn't Mortal Kombat. I repeat my previous joke. Okay, just unleash the Balrog. I beg to differ. Me about that. Sorry, I'm being bothered. I've already said no to something and I'm still being bothered about it. sucks the water over there, so now we can get, yeah. Sweet. It's always nice when there's like little fun uses of like the portals and whatnot.
Hey, as another heads up, just because I've realized the oven timer is the last timer that will go off, so that son of a bitch is noisy as hell, so heads up for in a little under an hour.
Well, hopefully we'll be done streaming by then, because I'm thinking after we're done with this dungeon is when we'll call it.
Sounds good.
Alright. So same deal as the last fight, I think. Trade-off is there's only 2 ground portals. But other nice thing is I have options to jump through on the walls instead.
Ooh.
This should be the last one of the fight, though.
Oh, fucking weird.
Curse is flown by the camera angle.
Hooray.
I just do kind of wish there was different variations on how War executed these things.
Honestly, yeah, it's lazy copy paste.
It's like, yes, I know practically speaking it would be like, why fix what isn't broken? But I'm like, but I still have to play through it.
Yep.
So, in a literal sense, I understand why War doesn't mix things up. But as a player, I'm like, please God, mix things up.
It's the whole point of the executions is flashy kills.
Yeah.
Have fun with flashy kills.
Yep. I guess I don't need to close that one. Light's not here. That's something I do believe the later Darksiders games did, but also Darksiders 2 and 3 didn't have as many copy-paste mini-bosses. So, yeah, it did better, but it did better in a different way, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's nice that I only had to hit one switch with that
They
one.
probably thought you were gonna hit that one.
Yeah.
They would trick you.
I don't care. I'll take it.
Nice.
Oops. I was getting impatient.
Oopie.
Basically skipped a step. At least the elevators move quicker when you're not fighting anybody.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to load them.
Oh, totally. It's also because it's like we don't need to make sure that you're able. Because they want to make sure they give you time that you can actually kill everything on the trip. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's also they put a barrier at the top, so it's not like it's detrimental if the elevator gets to the top before you kill everything. Where's the beam go? Oh.
They should just line up perfectly.
God, I hope so.
Okay. Yep. Asriel is now free.
Cool. Why was he put in prison?
Because they needed him to keep the Well of Souls open.
That's right.
Straga awaits. Looks like you finally outlived your usefulness, Asriel.
And how do you propose to leave the tower once Straga has been dealt with? Straga and the tower are one. Even if you manage to defeat him, you'll be trapped without me.
We need him.
Pray the horseman doesn't make it back alive.
I hope we get to kill the Watcher at the end of this.
No comment.
From that tone, we don't. Okay. Does this game have one of those, like, tragic ends or something?
No comment.
Ready for enemies?
I'm hoping not, because I'm pretty sure that kind of functioned as like the boss key, if you know what I mean. So it's like we should now just be on our way to the boss fight. You know?
can hope.
Yeah. And it's going to be a rematch with Straga, that big boss in the beginning that kicked her ass.
Wow, they actually showed restraint. I'm proud of you, game. Wow. What? I don't remember him looking like this.
It's because he's decked out in new armor.
Good for him.
But here, you face Straga with no hope of victory or escape. Straga is the mightiest of the destroyers
And the last.
Jeez Louise,
Your
that lightning
master chose
gonna fuck with people.
poorly.
If you have epilepsy, turn away.
Straga will enjoy killing you again.
So I guess his hammer is also a portal? I would laugh if that's just how you killed him. He just dies instantly.
That would be funny. Jeez, he's got that. will say that this, well, it might be more accurate to say the Wailing Host boss fight in Darksiders 2 reminds me of this, since it's fighting a giant enemy that's only its torso is visible, sticking up out of the ground. And both of them had to do with the Well of Souls, so it fits. Fair enough. It's a big giant monster. We gotta get Shadow of the Colossus up in here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
just weirdly wish the weak point would move.
Yeah, I do too. It's like, honestly, I think just due to the whole big enemies with a single weak point, I'm like, Shadow of the Colossus might be one of the most influential games ever just for that thing. 'Cause, you know, I hate bringing this YouTuber up because he's a racist prick, but it kind of reminds me of like when John Tron did a quick review over the Castlevania. Oh yeah, I just realized we could get back to playing the Castlevania Lords of Shadow games, since we're not using the PlayStation 3 anymore.
It's true.
But in the first Lords of Shadow game, there were Colossus fights as well. And I remember just something John Tron was complaining about. I'm like, oh, it's basically just Castlevania of the Colossus. I'm like, yeah, it certainly was a game that pioneered and popularized that, but it's like, it wasn't a concept that was outright invented by the game, you know? It's just, case in point, there's actually a Sonic Adventure boss fight where you have to climb up here and hit its weak points.
Right.
But again, the actual like scaling it, that is unique to Shadow of the Colossus, and I acknowledge that. But I have no idea how I'm supposed to dodge that.
Portal gets canceled out there.
Yep.
Go on, be a good boy. Good boy. Think it's just the 3 times, or?
I hope so. There we go. Payback's a bitch.
There's a portal inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it doesn't necessarily match because you can only make portals on certain spots, but you know, that's a fun visual.
As I said, Straga and the tower are one. Now let's see how useful I can be.
I'm gonna reincarnate you. You're welcome. Didn't even show us jumping in.
He came to me after his death. Abaddon, alive
And I wanted so much to believe. I was such a fool.
Azrael, you saw Abaddon after he fell.
Saw him? I brought him here, to Eden.
What treachery is this, Azrael? Eden doesn't exist. Not anymore.
Ignorant sprite. I bore witness as the first ones were cast out and the garden fell to ruin. I could not let heaven's first gift and greatest weapon simply rot, or worse, fall to darkness. I hid it away.
Cool.
The Tree of Knowledge. Then, Abaddon has been to the tree.
You must draw upon its gifts now. If some way exists to stop the Destroyer, the tree will show it to you. I never dared use it myself. Perhaps if I had, things would have been different.
Theory.
And Abaddon, what of his gift?
That was not for me to know. Each who comes before the tree receives a different gift. Some receive nothing. Others are driven mad by visions, or simply destroyed. No, I cannot say for certain. Come.
You're saying, honey?
Theory. The Destroyer is Abaddon.
Thank you. Okay, once we get back to Earth.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, this isn't a good stopping spot.
I believe you.
Or is it? Can I save? Okay. Okay, we can stop here.
Up to you, dude.
But do you want to see? Because like it's cutscenes, lore.
As long as we can still stop before we have to go. 5:45. Well, we're doing it. All right.
Yep. No, this should only be at most 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I mean at most, because it is a cutscene.
There's no way across.
There is. For those who are worthy.
Or those who can fly.
Horsemen, you have fought against the darkness so long that it has marked you. Creatures of the light will sense it, as I have. In this place, you are worse than a demon. Conquer the shadow, then you may pass.
Oh, time to
Wait,
fight.
Ready to face yourself in the light? Not all are prepared for what they see.
The Mask of Shadows.
Yes. You will see into the Shadow Realm for as long as you wear the mask.
Where you will
I'd
fight
wear
Shadow War. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I really thought this was just a cutscene.
Oh, you're good.
Otherwise, I probably would have stopped. Yeah, this Shadow War, in my opinion, worked better in the second game when the Crowfather took on his appearance to force Death to fight Death.
Right.
I mean, fighting yourself. Again, this just feels very like, well, we're kind of inspired by Legend of Zelda, and people like Shadow Link, you know?
Yeah, it's also just, I mean, a shadow self that you face is just cliche as shit, so. Hey, is he bigger than you? What the hell?
Yeah, he might look bigger than me.
Hooray!
Heaven's first gift awaits you.
So,
I will remain here with the Watcher.
I I'm not letting a horseman out of my sight. Where he goes, I go.
Indeed. Go then, Darkling. Make for the tree. You will never reach the other side.
Hurry up. And don't forget who holds the leash.
So basically, Eden was created. No, I think Eden was originally where humans were meant to live.
Right, and then they.
But the
Got-
Nephilim invaded because they wanted Eden and the Tree of Knowledge for themselves, destroying Eden, so humans were moved to Earth
Right.
to grow instead. Yeah. The implication in later things, though, was that the Tree of Knowledge was being saved for humanity to use eventually, but I digress.
Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
The storm is coming, Uriel. Soon, I will need you at my side.
I would follow you into hell, my lord.
They knew. How did they?
The best laid plans, or so the humans used to say.
You.
Oh no, yeah, it's
Did
not
this?
Lucifer, it's Lilith's
You
voice.
plotted and schemed to call us to this world. I simply took advantage of your initiative.
No.
I will consider this an offering, Abaddon. And you, my loyal servant, join me.
I was right.
And take up the mantle of the Destroyer.
No.
Once the throne learns what you've done, you'll be cast down, dragged in chains before the council. You're already damned. So I offer you this choice. Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell? Now, return to Azrael. Persuade him to help us. Then, together, we will change the face of the universe.
Yeah, okay.
Abaddon must be punished. He bends the law to his will, laughs in the face of the council.
What proof do we have? The seals are intact. No doubt the angel had help, but from whom? Until we know, we must wait.
His act breeds open defiance. The council weakens. How long before we are overthrown?
We cannot stop Abaddon, but there are others who might, if they had reason.
We dare not send the fall. Without proof, there is no justice. Only murder. They will see no reason in this assassination.
We will send one, for whom vengeance is reason enough.
The blade is scattered. I guard the seventh seal. This world is ours. Heaven is ours.
You had to know it was a one-way ticket.
All right then. We saw the future, I guess. Oh. Feels like we didn't even reach the tree. I know we did technically, but I do not feel like it.
No, I definitely understand that.
Are we still in the shadow world or whatever?
It's more we're peering into the shadow
That's
world.
what I meant with
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
Well,
Abaddon is the destroyer.
the Archangel?
He was betrayed. He is only a pawn in some greater game.
You must bring him peace.
Peace? Abaddon is the destroyer. I'm pretty sure peace is off the table. Did you find any clues among the visions? A way to stop him?
There was a sword, one which broke the seals.
The Armageddon blade. But after the seals were broken, Abaddon ordered the blade destroyed on the very anvil of its creation. Horseman, I fear the blade is lost to us now.
It will be made again.
What else did you see?
Abaddon guards the seventh seal. He plots with others to storm the White Gates. Uriel will lead the Hellguard against him and fail.
What else did you see?
I saw nothing else.
I will open
Did the Watcher also see? Is that why he's being persistent to like
No.
figure out if he's lying?
Will be lost forever.
No, the Watcher didn't see it, but
When you are ready, I will begin.
he very much just wants to... He just wants to make sure war's not onto them.
Right.
Yeah. Alright, let's get back to...
You.
So here's where the backtracking is involved. We now have to use the Mask of Darkness to find the scattered pieces of the Armageddon blade.
Okay.
Because you might not have noticed. You might have been just watching.
No, you
the
pointed
chat.
one of the spots out. And said we'll backtrack here later.
Yeah. If we're able to get like another good couple hour window in next time we stream, we're absolutely gonna beat this game.
Sweet.
This game's a lot shorter than I remember.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Seek Ulthane. He will help you. He must help you. Abaddon will have scattered the sword's remains, hidden them where none that walk in the light could find them.
The Shadow Realm.
Yes. Use the Mask of Shadows. Assemble the broken blade. Then, return it to the forge of the Black Hammer. When this is done, return to me. Perhaps I can serve you one last time before the end.
Azrael, at any time you could have left me to my fate. Dead in the tower, lost among the ashes of Eden. Why do you help me now? When this is over, the Council will see that justice is done. I will kill Abaddon, and all who schemed with him.
We all must answer for our sins, Horseman. When the hour of my judgment comes, I will embrace it. Whatever the light decides. Go. Waste no more time on me. And tell Ulthane, he is the last hope of an old fool. The blade was scattered over this ruined world.
Specifically.
Find
Map. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm a place that we can like come back to quickly, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Oh, we're in the Ashland. Okay.
forge them at the hat of the Black Hammer.
There's a piece right there. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
grab
just go grab it,
and then for real, we'll stop. Oh, this is the battlefield that we fought the Stygian.
Maybe that's what they've been doing this whole time, sending things to the Shadow Realm. They've been dueling duel monsters out there.
Yeah, probably. Okay, for real. That is what we're going to call it today. That is absolutely every dungeon. All that's left for us to do is to find the 6 remaining pieces of the Armageddon blade. And then the blade will be reforged, and then we'll go fight the final boss.
Hallelujah.
There is one more story beat that will happen, but I won't spoil it.
Okay.
So, you happy to finally see past where you had to stop?
Yeah, it's fun actually seeing more. I'm enjoying Asriel's character quite a bit.
Yeah.
Nice plot twist with Abaddon.
Yep. Because you don't outright see it coming, but it doesn't feel out of left field.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're not sure when, but we'll see you then.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your schmargabar.